Hey everybody, welcome to episode 89 of the Building a Law Firm podcast. I'm your host, Christopher Small. I am the owner of Building a Law Firm. I'm the owner of Infinity Clients Workshop. I'm the owner of CMS Law Firm. And I'm super excited to be here today to talk to you about how to make your first or your next six figures with your law firm. And I gotta tell you, I'm pretty pumped to be here today. Feeling pretty good. Law firm is doing great, buying some more space, hired an attorney to come on and work with me, and things are going great. Things are going good. Started a new Google Ads campaign. I'm doing a bunch of other stuff with Facebook, and I'm just really excited for 2018. And but some of you are super pumped, and it's not going to work out for you. All right, and I'm sorry to be the one to break the bad news for you, but you're gonna wake up, you're gonna look up at the end of 2018, and you're gonna find yourself. You might be ahead a little bit, but you're gonna be wondering why things are going so much slower than they seem to be going. You're gonna be wondering why you're working so much harder than it feels like you should be. You're gonna be wondering why you're spending so much more time with your firm. It's going to feel like a job, right? That you're tied to, that you can't get away from. And that's really what I wanted to talk to you about today, because it doesn't have to be that way. But to get to where you want to be, it's going to take a mindset shift. Today's episode really was born from a Facebook post that I saw today. It's usually kind of how I do it. I just look around for inspiration, and somebody was posted in JD Blogger. Okay, this is just another Facebook group. If you're not a part of it, I'd go check it out. It's cool. John Skiba is the guy that runs that. He owns I think he owns a bankruptcy firm in Arizona. Super nice guy. I've had him on my old podcast a couple of times, and it's a good group. You should also go join the Building a Law Firm Facebook group while you're at it. If you're not a part of both of those, then you're dumb. Just go check them out. But John's got his own podcast too, and I didn't listen to this episode, but somebody commented on one of his recent episodes and said, it's really inspiring to see that you are a solo law firm owner and you're doing so well. I'm a solo too, and I'm excited for like the things that are going on, and I have to hire staff and blah 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 blah. And I wanted to just slap myself in the face for having read that, because it's just wrong. Okay, being cheap, having a cheap law firm is not the same as having an efficient law firm. And the sooner that you get that into your brain and process it and believe it and have the courage and the guts to get some people to help you out, the sooner your law firm is going to take off. All right. And now, I'm not telling you that you need to staff up, that you need to hire like 3, 4, 5 people, but you need to start getting people into the positions in your firm that will allow you to do the things that you need to be doing, and take away the things that you shouldn't be doing. Okay. So for example, I have a virtual receptionist. They answer the phones for me. They answer the phones just like they're here in the office. They set meetings for me. They do all kinds of fun stuff. And I've had numerous people tell me that they thought that the person was in the office with me at the time. That's sort of step one. I've already talked about this on a previous podcast episode. I'm not sure what number it is, but my phone never rings. Right? I'm in my office right now. The phone will not ring. It never does, because I have it set up that way. I make calls out. Calls don't come in. And that's step one. I have a paralegal. She works for me part-time. Okay, she's like a contractor. And she does a lot of the estate planning stuff that I don't want to do or need to do. She does a lot of the sort of the back-end stuff, right? That a paralegal does. We all know what paralegals do. I also just hired an attorney. Again, not a full-time attorney, a part-time contract attorney. In both of these positions, I've told them, and I hope to be able to bring them in sometime full time. But for now, I just need them to take the things off my plate that I don't need to do. And I will continue to build that out until my firm is as big as it can be. But even just bringing on those 3 positions has freed up an exponential amount of my time to do the things that really matter. To work on marketing, to create this podcast, right? To talk to new clients, to talk to old clients, to focus on the things that I need to be focusing on, right? Making sure the books are right. What I mean by that is looking at my P&L, seeing where I can sort of maneuver things to make more money, working on my AdWords account, working on my Facebook ads, working on all of my marketing stuff, just thinking about how to make the business run better. All of these things you don't have time to do if you're answering the phone, if you are, printing out all of your documents, if you are scanning all of your documents in. It's like, these are the things that you do not need to be doing. So this whole episode is just, it's not I'm just telling you, stop being cheap. Stop being scared. Stop being afraid of failing, right? Buck up, get some help, go get some business, right? The excuses for being busy, for not having enough time, they need to stop. You are creating those excuses. They are your fault. Okay? If you don't have enough time, it's your fault. If you're answering your own phone, it's your fault. Okay? Go fix those problems. Go do that. And the sooner that you realize that you have to spend money to make money, you have to invest in people, you have to invest in marketing, you have to invest in yourself, right? The sooner you make the big leaps and bounds that you want. I am on pace. It's only month 1, but we're not even done with the first month yet. I'm on pace to meet the goal of doubling my law firm revenue this year, right? I don't know if that pace will keep up or not, but I'm pretty pumped that I'm up to it right now. The only reason I've done that is because I've been had the guts and the courage and the faith in myself to invest in these outside things. So do that. Okay, that's what the episode is all about. It's not to kick you in the pants. It's to just bring you to reality and let you know that this cheap way of thinking, this solo attorney way of thinking, a true solo, no help, it's not going to get you where you want to go. It's not going to allow you to live the life that you want to live. It's going to create another job that you're going to be chained to for the rest of your life. So stop doing that. Go get some help. Thank me later. See ya.